So today we're talking about the hinge, what we call the up and down motion of the golf swing. We've talked about pivot, the back and forward, but now to add some distance to our golf shots, we need the golf club to travel up and down. The simplest way for me to explain hinge to you is watch yourself when you answer your cell phone. What happens? Most people think they pick up things like their phone with their hand, and really what's happening is you're folding your elbow to get your phone to your ear. So the key component to hinge in a golf swing is folding your elbow. Notice when I take the golf club and I grip it correctly in my hands this way, I've got my elbows out in front of my body. So now I'm going to practice my hinge without any shoulder movement, and all I'm going to do is simply let the club travel up and then down. What's happening is my right elbow is folding to take the club up, and as my right elbow folds, the length from my wrist to my shoulder is getting shorter, and we've all heard keep your left arm straight, so what else is hinging is my left wrist, another spot to help you create some power. So this is the simplest way to get you to feel the hinge. The hinge, again, is plane angle, and that plane angle we all try and search for on the golf swing is the magic glass plane, the magic angle that everybody looks for. And all I'm going to do to kind of work on that is, again, I'm going to get myself set up into a good posture, okay? And as I rotate my shoulders back, I'm going to let my right elbow fold up, and you're going to notice that my right elbow in this position is actually below my left elbow this way. And what that does is that allows the shaft of the golf club to lay on its plane angle. If I raise my right elbow, the shaft of the club gets very steep, and if I get too flat with it or use my hands, the golf club points over in this direction. So what I want you to practice, if you're practicing at home, maybe in front of a mirror, as you turn, I want you to practice just raising your right elbow up or folding your right elbow and letting the shaft go on an angle. One of the things we'll work with students is getting them to recognize their trailing elbow. The right elbow for a right-handed player, the left elbow for a left-handed player. And again, now as I work myself back, as I turn and I fold, what I'm trying to do when I'm looking in the mirror is I'm trying to get the head of the club and the shaft of the club to go up and down my right elbow, up and back down. If I use my shoulders to create the down motion instead of unfolding my elbow, we'll see the player who goes under the plane, and now we see the shaft stuck way inside, and we're going to see a lot of pushes and a lot of hooks. So if that fits your game, you understand that you're now going down instead of letting your elbow unfold. If you're a player who gets over the top, and this tends to create slices as the player goes across, this is a player who's also not letting the elbow down. They're just too tight and their shoulders are going out this way. So again, I want to get you to understand the up and down motion is in the elbow. You don't answer your cell phone and then put it down by tilting your body, but it's amazing how many golfers will take the club back in a pretty good position and then drop everything under this way. So we're going to start to really work in your golf swing now that we have motions, getting you to understand what the hinge is, because the hinge is vital to you getting the golf ball up in the air and hitting it straight. I hope this helps your golf swing, and I can't wait to see you soon at the course.